Hello and welcome to another video on Homewood Avenue Lights. I'm Rabbit and this is my wife Julie and my granddaughter Gianna.
Hi!
Tonight's video we're going to talk about what we outline our yard with. These colored braids that you see. People see them, think they're really cool. I just kind of want to go into a little bit about kind of what went into making them and all that stuff. And I promise you, you're probably going to think we're crazy. And at the end of the video, I'll prove that we are crazy. We decided we'd want to do an outline with the rope light using a red, green, and white coloring, but we couldn't quite figure out how to make it all work right, to keep together. Twisting them, we didn't think it just worked right, so my wife came up with the idea, obviously it'd be her idea, about actually braiding them. Obviously I didn't come up with an idea about braiding, so these two, with the hair, came up with the idea of braiding. And I'll show you here that this is really 3 individual rope lights. There's 1 strand of red, 1 strand of white, and 1 strand of green that literally, as you can tell, are braided like hair. Which leads us to why we talk about this being a family deal.
Grandma came up with it was around the time where she taught me to braid my hair.
Mm-hmm. Well, I learned a lot about braiding. Needless to say, when it came to the braiding part, that was not me.
Yeah.
This was a truly family event, though, braiding this out. You were on the working end, because we did decide that the one person that started the braiding had to do all the braiding part. So that would come out on Julie. So yeah, her hand. Go ahead, show how your hands are all still.
Yeah, the thumbs. It hurts the thumbs.
This time we did use 3/8" rope, which I don't know if it made it easier or what.
I think it was easier.
But we ended up, my shop's about 20 feet long. We'd actually anchor one end that we were starting at, or as the braid got longer, we kept re-anchoring it that way. And she stood right there doing the braids, because you gotta remember this, we braided 150 feet of rope light. And I don't mean 50-50-50, 150 feet of red, 150 feet of green, and 150 feet of white. The 3 colors. So that's how long everything is. When I say we got a lot of braid,
We got a lot of braid.
this is just one part of it. There's another section to it also. We did break it down into 2 sections. But plugging it into the Lightorama controller, we control the red, the green, and the blue individually. That's how you can see it making it look differently as it's doing different patterns and all that stuff.
He was on lifting the thingamajiggies up.
Yeah, we got a pattern going on that, because they say with that much braiding or that much rope to start with, as she's doing the over, how many times you said that?
Over.
I'm back away from her a little bit with the spools, flipping them.
And then I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle.
Not making sure they tangle up.
Yeah, so it was a 3-person project. We did it over a couple days anyway.
Yeah, a couple weekends, I think.
Yeah, worked out different times and like, okay, hands are worn out or whatever. Anything you want to add to anybody thinking about doing this?
Well, I mean, you definitely have to have. Yeah, you need a month. You definitely have to have the time and the patience to do it, because it was a challenge on his arms spooling and my thumbs braiding. But I do think in the end,
And me being bored.
it is the best look. I mean, it's a really pretty look.
We're real happy with it. Came out real classy looking. And just to verify the fact, anybody think about doing it, yeah, you gotta be a little crazy. It's definitely teamwork. It took the 3 of us to keep her going and communicating. We literally had this chant going back here, over. Because I couldn't get too far ahead of her, and she couldn't get, just to get them all tangled up. G was kind of in the middle between us, keeping them going right. We'd work out, I don't know, 6-7 feet.
Yeah.
Take it back that way and work them back out. Yeah, when we started out, the full spools at 150 foot each, they were heavy.
Yeah.
Flipping them around. And just to prove that we're not quite right, this is the second time we've done this. We did the first ones 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's true with rope, we started having sections go out. So it's like, okay, what do we want to do to replace it? We really liked it, so
Here we are again.
order another 3 spools of 150 feet of rope and sit here and braid it and braid it and braid it
and braid
and
it.
braid it.
And
But then
I do think it definitely added to the display out front.
Yes, it definitely helped outline the
Yes.
yard. And then just with the light-o-rama controlling it, kind of hard telling this video. You could really see it in there. It almost at times was different patterns. It looked like it was movement in it.
Mm-hmm.
With just the color
Right.
changing around and all that stuff. Even though they're not moving, they never move. We just took shepherd hooks, put them in the ground, hung them from that, and draped it around the yard.
It does.
It does give the appearance of movement, which made it pretty cool. Would we do it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, we'll do it
I'll
again.
get really bored, but I'll still do it.
Yeah, she gets bored out here with it. There for a while, you were helping Grandpa flip the spools around, or you were flipping one, and I was flipping the other two, and keeping up. And
And it definitely is a
Hard
commitment
work.
to do.
that's true with a lot of these
Once
nice
you
things,
start it,
You can't
gotta
end
go-
it.
You gotta go.
And as always, this is how we did it. Doesn't mean it's how you should do it or whatever, but people see our display and they kind of wonder things. People usually look at this and think it's just some kind of a cool light, and I tell them what it is, and they're like, really?
Yeah.
And get inventive with your ideas sometimes. Just took regular old rope light, did this to it, and it really came out pretty cool looking. So,
It is. It's cool. I think it's one of my favorite parts of the display.
yeah, 2 years ago when we started having part of it go down, we only had a part of it out on the yard.
It was definitely dark.
It would definitely look different. Like, oh, of course, we couldn't get. What are you doing? Anybody needs a grandkid, let me know. I'll make me an offer. Let me know how much it's going to cost me, really. Other than that, anything else, you two?
No, it was worth it.
All that. on
It was worth the
Braids.
hard work.
All right. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time,
Bye!
be safe. God bless.
You're gonna tell me to be quiet.